Okay, let's talk about aging. What if I told you it isn't something that just happens to us, but something we can actually design? Today, we're diving into why our ancient biology seems to be struggling so much in our modern world. And, more importantly, we're going to look at exactly what we can do to fix that. So here's a real puzzle, right? In most of the developed world, we're living longer than ever, approaching 80 years old on average. And yet, for so many people, the years after 60 or 65 are marked by this really sharp decline in health. Why is there such a disconnect? Well, according to Harvard evolutionary biologist Dr. Daniel Lieberman, the answer isn't just getting old. It's that we've been looking at the whole problem the wrong way. And this really illustrates the point perfectly. If you look at hunter-gatherer societies, people who make it past childhood often stay incredibly active and strong well into their 70s. There's just no biological off switch for them. Now, compare that to the frailty we see all the time in our modern lives. What in the world is going on? What explains this massive difference? And this brings us right to the heart of it. The real issue here isn't just about the years piling up. It's about a profound mismatch between the body we have and the world we've built. See, our bodies are getting signals our ancestors never, ever encountered, and they're just responding exactly how they were programmed to. So yeah, this mismatch is the key to everything we're going to talk about today. Scientists actually have a name for it: evolutionary mismatch. And understanding this is absolutely crucial if we want to figure out why our health can suddenly take a nosedive. So what is an evolutionary mismatch exactly? Well, think of it like this. Your body is a piece of hardware, designed over millions of years for a world of constant movement, where food was scarce and your days were ruled by the sun. But now, we're trying to run brand new software on that ancient hardware, an operating system of desk jobs, food delivery apps, and glowing screens. Is it really any wonder our system is glitching out? And this quote from Dr. Lieberman just nails it. It really gets to the core of this idea. When we feel our bodies starting to ache or decline, it's not a sign that we failed. Our bodies aren't breaking down. They're just responding. They're doing what they were designed to do based on the signals we're sending them. And you know what? Shifting your perspective to that is incredibly empowering. Okay, so what are these wrong signals our modern world is constantly beaming at our ancient bodies? Dr. Lieberman's work points to 5 key dangers that are especially a problem after we hit 60. Let's break them down one by one. All right, danger number 1 is something pretty much all of us are guilty of: sitting and more sitting. To our ancient biology, being inactive for long periods sends a really clear and dangerous message. Hey, we're not needed anymore. And in response, the body starts what's called biological downregulation. It's basically flipping into a power-saving mode, and it starts shedding the stuff it thinks it doesn't need, like muscle and bone. And I mean, just look at these numbers. They're pretty staggering. Hunter-gatherers were up and about, walking 5 to 9 miles every single day. The typical modern office worker, we can spend up to 10 hours a day sitting down. That massive shift is like putting up a giant sign for our bodies that says, all right, time to shut down the maintenance and repair crews. Second, our own instincts have been caught in a modern trap. There's just food everywhere. We evolved to crave high-energy foods, sugar, fat, because for most of human history, they were super rare and finding them meant survival. But today, we are surrounded by ultra-processed foods that are literally engineered to hijack those very same cravings, and it creates this constant state of metabolic chaos in our bodies. Danger number 3 messes with our most basic rhythm: sleep. Our internal clocks are hardwired to the rise and fall of the sun, but the artificial light that's constantly bathing us from our phones, our TVs, our light bulbs, it throws our whole system into disarray. It delays the release of melatonin, that key sleep hormone, and the result? Shorter, lower quality sleep, which basically acts like an amplifier for every other health issue we have. Okay, next up, stress. Our whole fight or flight system was built for short, intense physical threats. Like sprinting away from a saber-toothed tiger. But modern stress, it's a marathon. It's deadlines, it's traffic, it's financial worries. It triggers the exact same flood of stress hormones. But since there's no sprint to burn it all off, those hormones just linger in our system, causing all sorts of long-term damage. And finally, we have a danger that we almost always overlook: the loss of purpose. Humans evolved to live in tribes where every single person, especially the elders, had a critical role to play. Contributing to the group was survival. So a sudden stop to that, like retirement, can send a really powerful biological signal that says you are no longer essential. And that can literally trigger a cascade of both physical and mental decline. So we've laid out the problems, and it might sound a little bleak. But here is the good news, the best news actually. Understanding this mismatch is the first step to fixing it. We can actually learn how to send our bodies the right signals. This is our longevity blueprint. Now, the solution isn't about some crazy diet or a punishing workout routine. It's much simpler. It's about realignment. We can push back against each of those 5 dangers by weaving constant movement back into our day, eating in a way that actually fuels our biology, getting back our natural sleep cycles, physically releasing our stress, and finding a real sense of purpose again. And look, to send that I'm still needed signal through movement, you don't even need a gym. These 5 exercises build real functional strength. The plank, that builds core stability. The hip hinge protects your back. Wall push-ups maintain your upper body strength. The horse stance is amazing for balance. And the dumbbell hip hinge strengthens all those crucial muscles that just keep you upright and moving forward. And when we talk about eating, actor Tom Cruise's diet is actually a fantastic example of sending the right signals. He focuses on anti-inflammatory foods, things like low-temperature grilled protein, berries, dark leafy greens, and he avoids inflammatory triggers like sugar, processed carbs, and fried foods. The whole point is to keep his body in a state of stable energy, not one of constant crisis. And the fixes for the other pillars are just as simple and intuitive. You can reclaim your natural sleep by just seeking darkness an hour or so before bed. You can process stress the way your body expects to, with actual physical movement, like a brisk walk or even just some gardening. And finally, you can rediscover your purpose. Volunteer, mentor someone, help a neighbor. These actions send the loudest signal of all. You are a vital part of the tribe. So all of this leads to a really powerful conclusion. You have way more control over how you age than you probably think. It doesn't have to be this passive decline. You can actually age by your own design. If you take one thing away from this, let it be this: your health span. The number of healthy years you have, it's not set in stone by your genes. It's an ongoing negotiation between your ancient body and your modern world. And every choice you make, to get up and stretch, to eat a real food, to connect with another person, it's a vote you cast for vitality. Because ultimately, every single day, your biology is asking you a very simple evolutionary question. Am I still needed? And your habits, they are your answer. So what's your answer going to be today?